All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is Jim Kincaid, and today Denise is showing us her G-Shock watch that I bought for her, the GMS2100-PG. Denise, say hi.
Hi.
And so hopefully you guys watched the Beat Her Watch vlog in which she unboxed this and tested it out. Mom tested it, doing mom stuff. And as a mom, I just want to warn you ahead of time that there will be children interrupting this video, as children do. Especially, those of you who are moms know how children behave. But anyways, so Denise, how long have you been wearing this watch?
Couple weeks. 4 or 5 weeks.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. It was this during this semester.
So yeah, it was like four.
I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, Denise, your wrist is about what, 6 inches? Did we say 6 1/4?
6 1/4. I've lost some weight since the last time I just had a baby.
Yeah, that's true. She's postpartum.
So it's a little loose now.
Yeah. So the baby's been helping to tough test this watch. We've been thinking about doing like mom testing, like on my watches, like, what do we have? This is my watch bag. But anyways, on my watches, we tough test these in the oil field, subjecting them to all the toxic sludge and various vibrations and impact and everything out there in the oil field. And so we were imagining some mom tests to do. Like, I thought, like, we could have a fake diaper blowout. Because
no, Jimmy, I have real diaper blowouts. We don't need to fake that.
We did have a Beat Her Watch vlog where I was in the backyard ranting about my watch, and then you came home from the co-op or whatever with having suffered a genuine diaper blowout. But I thought it would be funny, test this watch out under similar circumstances. But anyways, so far you've been wearing it. You've been doing mom things with it. How would you rate it, like, in general? Do you like it?
I like it. It tells time. And I reference it for the date especially. You can scroll through to these different things, but I always keep it on the date.
Yeah, so
that's what I need.
Do you ever check the day of the week?
No. I always know what day of the week it is because we have classes and stuff.
All right, you're pretty good at that.
Yeah, but I always need to know the date because I write dates on all my kids' notebooks and stuff.
Yeah.
For all the kids I teach, and I have the kids write it on their papers in class, and so I always need to know that.
Okay.
And you have to use the seconds to like time stuff. For playing piano at church, I have to time offertories and things.
Oh, yeah.
So I use that to help me plan what I'm going to play.
Right. You guys saw in the Beat Her Watch vlog, Denise was practicing playing the organ. She's a church pianist and organist and piano teacher, as you guys probably heard in the background of some of my videos. So on this watch, you have the analog hands, and is that primarily how you tell the time?
Yeah, I never look at digital. That I guess because I'm older, but that helps me visualize the time better.
Yeah.
So I read time. I like reading the analog face.
Yeah, it's a trick that most like baby boomers know, that the analog hands can give you like a better idea of what time it is without knowing specifically what the digital time is. The one thing I would want to point out about this watch, this is based off of the G-Shock, the G something 2100, which is the Anna-Digi watch, and that spot where that dial is on the original 2100 would tell you the day of the week. There'd be a dial that would point to the day. And then there's an updated Bluetooth one that would have a dial fanning out pointing to what function you're on. And this doesn't have any of that. It just has the recessed vestige of that dial. And I mean, that's one critical thing I would say about the face. But I mean, you didn't know that, did you?
No. Well, no. I've seen watches with days of the week or the day of the month there.
Yeah.
So I figured that was a holdover from that. But that's in the digital display now.
It didn't bother you?
No.
Okay. And so what do you think about the rose gold?
I like the color. It does match with everything. I really like this off-white, pinkish beige color of the band.
Yeah.
And then it's not like bright gold, that would clash with silver or with colors that you wear. So I feel like it's matched everything I've worn.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like when you're wearing, formal clothes at church, you get your dresses or whatever on. This isn't like a gaudy pink color that
Right.
that some fitness watches have that would kind of clash.
Yeah.
A lot of G-Shocks that have a white band, the white ends up getting yellow.
Yeah, I don't like bright white. I like the warm tones, you know. And so I don't like the bluish whites. So I like this color. It's a softer white.
And then the buckle is metal. It's the same rose gold. And by the way, Audra was voting for rose gold. She likes rose gold. Says that it goes with everything. So I use that input to help pick this one out for you. And this has a bezel that's rose gold metal buttons. And the body of the watch is plastic, like a lot of G-Shocks, but it's actually cheaper and also more durable for shock resistance to have the actual watch body. You can kind of see it there. Is like a plastic that cushions the module inside better. It's kind of like even this G-Shock. This is the Mudmaster GW9500.
Mudman.
Yeah, the Mudman, excuse me. You could see the body is plastic. They don't call it plastic. They say it's like, carbon reinforced resin or whatever. But it helps with the impact resistance. The metal watches, it's kind of the difference between like classic cars from the 40s and 50s are just big metal boxes and the occupants when they crashed would get smashed up. But today's lighter cars actually protect the passengers. So this plastic inside helps protect the watch. And so have you had impacts or with a watch? Has this watch been roughed up by the children or life or anything?
Well, I dropped it the first week I had it. I thought I broke it because I dropped it like face down, just a square impact onto the tile of the shower.
Ooh.
I really thought I broke it. I picked it up and it is as good as new.
Yeah, no scratches on it, is there?
No. And I've hit it on stuff too, like clipped the corner of the brick fireplace.
Yeah.
I've clipped the corner with my watch, and I've hit it doing laundry, like reaching into the Speed Queen.
Yeah.
And hitting the edge of the Speed Queen as I brought it out.
Uh-huh.
And the Speed Queen's a big heavy metal washer.
It's made of metal.
It's an old school washer, and
Yeah.
so I've hit it a number of times, and you can't even tell.
Yeah, so the bezel on this watch isn't raised above the glass as high as other G-Shocks are to protect it, but I mean, it seems to be enough for the abuse that you've subject this to.
So far.
All right, so definitely durable enough for a mom.
And the baby's chewed on it a bunch of times too.
Oh, the little baby.
Yeah, she likes it, so it's shiny. She always grabs it when I change her diaper and when I'm holding her, and she slobbers all over it.
Yeah.
She tries to eat it.
Yeah, it does look delicious.
Don't worry, I wash it every day, so it's clean for the baby.
Good. Now, if you did want to change the strap that has quick release pins, so it's a lot easier to change than some other watches. Like, you look at this one, trying to you have to get your tool in there to remove the band, but this has quick release, which is good. If you did want to spruce it up with a different color band or just a different band if the baby chewed through it, but seems to long lasting. Hopefully, we won't need to do that. Now, let me ask you about the modes. There's a number of different modes. There's world time.
I don't use that.
Well, this is the time zone of my parents. Stopwatch.
I think I've used the stopwatch and the timer, but
Yeah, the timer.
I still have trouble remembering how to start and stop the stopwatch.
Oh, right.
I never read the manual, so.
Yeah, you threw it across the kitchen. The alarm. Do you use the alarms?
No.
Okay.
I use my phone for all that stuff. usually.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Denise is very punctual. You have a lot of alarm sets on your.
Yeah, I have like 15 different alarms on my phone.
So this would have, I think, 5. Do you have the hourly chime on?
Yes, I like that. That helps me remember when to end lessons or end class or whatever I'm doing.
Right, so this watch will beep. You can set it to beep at the top of every hour. All right, Don, just do your work. Stop bothering Mummy. She's making a video. Don's doing his homeschool work. All right, we're back to time. All right, so is there anything else you wanted to say about this GMS 2100?
It has a good light.
Oh, yeah, hold the light
Oops.
here.
And then these hands glow in the dark. But they only keep like a solar charge for a couple hours. I wish
Yeah.
that lasted for longer.
The loom.
Whatever that's called. Yeah, I don't even know what these other buttons do. I don't.
Yeah, I set the watch for her.
I don't use all those. I just needed something that kept time, unlike my Walmart watch that it was always losing time, and then my
Yeah.
Fitbit that completely was the wrong time.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the Fitbit.
So
well,
do
they
you-
came out with a new model, you know.
Oh,
I think
so
they stopped supporting the Charge
Yeah.
5.
yeah. Don't you love it when they do that? Planned obsolescence.
So
huh?
hopefully this one will last me for a long time and keep good time.
Yeah. All right. So do you recommend it to other women?
Yes. It has these things too. So when you have it on a tighter setting, is this called the keeper?
Yeah.
This doesn't slide up and down. It catches on those little,
Yeah. So inside
grooves.
there, the keeper will catch, so you
so it doesn't slide around.
can keep the keeper up, so you have less of a tail.
I do wish it had a smaller band actually, because this is,
We should
I don't
test.
think my wrist is that small,
See if it fits.
but I mean, that's the setting I'm on, so
I just took off my GBDH 2000. See if that will fit me.
this looks really weird on you, Jimmy. I can barely get it on.
Wow. All right.
There you go.
Dang.
So
it's
pretty.
Tight. It's tight, but it's on there. All right. So some of if you're a woman into like world's strongest woman competitions or powerlifting woman. Wow, I'm surprised that that band's so big.
Yeah, it's too big. I mean, I wish it was a little smaller.
Yeah. That's crazy
Because I have it on the 4th or 5th notch,
yeah.
and so it's all the way. You know, if I was any smaller, this would be almost covering
Yeah.
the watch face.
All right.
So,
That-
and you said 6 or 6 1/4, probably 6 inches now.
Yeah. I guess it was 6.
I wear a size small in shirts, so
I really can't
that's a
believe
gauge for-
that went on, because it's like,
because it's a women's watch.
yeah, but yeah, so many of these Casio G-Shock watches, like they didn't fit my wrist. It's part of the reason why I ended up making a lot of watch reviews, is so that fellow big wristers can see if a watch fits a big wrist. And then this one actually, I mean, it was really tight, but it went into on the last notch, and so my wrist is about between 8.5 inches. Let's call 8 1/4 for now.
2 inches bigger than mine.
All right, so you recommend it, and
Yes.
how many stars do you give it? And you can give it like a fraction of a star, but it has to be like rays. You know, a star is 5 rays.
I always thought they were called points.
Okay,
But-
5 points, whatever. So if you're gonna give a decimal, if you want to convert decimals, it has to be like 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8.
Out of how many stars, though?
Well, out of 5 stars.
5 stars? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 4.4.
4.4.
Yeah, because it would be better to have a shorter band.
Okay.
I wish the green glow in the dark would stay for longer.
Yeah, the loom.
And then I still find the buttons a little hard to find. Like I always want to
Yeah.
push it right there, you know, on
Yep.
those, but it's like down in there. So
Yeah.
I think that's a little hard to find when you're not looking.
right. That's part of the classic design of G-Shocks, that part of the problem is you go to press a button, you're pressing here when you intend to press.
Yeah.
On
So
the
I've kind
button.
of trained myself that it's down here, but I still have to think about it every time. Like
Yeah.
you intuitively go right there,
Right.
but
Okay. All right. So 4.4 stars.
Yeah, and it's a little big.
Yeah. This is as small as you can get a G-Shock though,
As
because
baby spit up on me.
yeah.
But so it fits under my shirts that are stretchy. But I mean, being tall, actually, this isn't too big of a problem because my shirts don't generally cover my wrists anyway.
Yeah.
We'll have
Okay.
to do more reviews about women's tall clothing, Jimmy.
I do.
The best clothes for girls with long arms.
Do that on your own channel. All right, take it off so I can hold it. All right, there you go. So 4.4 stars. So that's 4 stars plus 2 points of the 5th star. Just needs more lume and a smaller band. This is really wild. I can't get over women's watch as a band that's like longer than a lot of other watches. But it's the I wrote it down here. I keep on forgetting the model number. GMS2100-PG. And I think it was like $120. We got it off of the G-Shock website. All right. Well, I'm Jim Kincaid, and this my wife. Say your name.
Denise Kincaid.
And this is Denise's review of the GMS 2100 PG. Thanks for watching.